You 100% sure it was Franco?
That guy came out of nowhere about 20 minutes ago. Walked right past our cars, straight to the studio. He's not trying to hide from anybody.
You and Milo watched this place all night?
Yeah, since both of you left last night.
Did he see you?
Here's the weird part. Guy gets to his building, opens his door. He turns back around and waves at me.
Franco wants me to know he's waiting.
Franco's ready for you to find him because letting Max and Milo see him is almost sort of like an invitation, and I am not liking this at all.
Oh, he's playing games with me.
Yeah, well, you should have just said hello to him to begin with, and we wouldn't be going through all this trouble.
Okay, so Franco obviously has some kind of fascination with me. I go to the opening, he wants to meet me, but I refuse.
Which probably doesn't happen to him very often.
Right, then you get the idea. Let's go to the art gallery, get some information, and of course Franco's one step ahead of us, and he leaves me this painting.
Yes, he does, which is loaded with clues of where to find him.
Now, when I'm going over there.
No, you are not. That is not a good idea. Franco planned this out carefully. The last thing you should do is cooperate.
I don't see any other choice, Sam. I gotta find out what this guy wants. More importantly, I need to find out what he knows. He must have seen something. And if that's the case, there's a chance he knows that Michael killed Claudia.
Yeah, Jason. But what if you're walking into a trap? Don't get me wrong. I know you can pretty much handle anything, but Franco is just a little bit different than anyone you've ever had to deal with. Who else is going to crush Joey Limbo's windpipe and pose the body? It's sick. This guy has made a career off of crime scene pictures, and now all of a sudden he's got a personal interest in you, where he's sending you pictures of Maxie blindfolded in a chalk outline like she's some sort of murder victim.
Well, Franco has figured out the death cells.
Yeah, Jason, but maybe this is some sort of elaborate setup so he can kill you. Okay, I have a really terrible feeling about this, and I really don't often ask you for anything, but I'm asking you now. Jason, please do not play Franco's game.
I agree with you. I've never encountered a guy like this in my entire life. But I'm not going to avoid him. I mean, he's gone to a lot of trouble to meet me, and if I don't show up...
There has to be another way.
If he knows the truth about Michael, Sam, I got to shut him up.
I get that, Jason, but you can't just play into his hands.
Well, if I ignore him, he's just going to keep making the stakes higher. That's why I need to confront him now, find out what he wants, and just take it from there.
Really? How's this confrontation going to work? You just going to bust into his studio with your gun drawn? He's a famous artist. You can't threaten him without your face being all over the evening news, and you can't make him disappear, Jason. You know why? Because your picture is all over his studio, and guess who's going to be the prime suspect? You are.
Well, that's nothing new, really.
Wait a minute. What if he did take that picture of Claudia? What if the cops find it? What if there are pictures all over that studio?
What if we're going in circles right now? I need to find out what's going on. The best way for me to do that is to meet with Franco.
What if he tries to kill you, Jason?
Well, picking up on nonverbal cues is not exactly the Jackal's forte. Even I can sense the tension in this room.
Franco is back, and Jason is determined to confront him. Can you do me a favor and just wear the vest?
May I suggest that you're being overly cautious?
Humor me.
I mean, Franco is peculiar, and I mean, his subject matter is provocative and disturbing, but I mean, such is the role of the artist in society, and then the fact that Franco has created a genre that's gained popularity and is indeed lucrative, I mean, so much the better, right?
Not necessarily.
Okay, yeah, his material is dark, but that doesn't mean that the artist himself is dangerous or that his motives are sinister. I mean, look, his actions prove the otherwise. Look at all the ways that he's tried to contact you. They're all non-violent. What? Waving at a camera, asking for an introduction at a gallery, giving you an interesting work of art that contains an invitation.
It's loaded with clues. The guy is weird, Spinelli.
All right. Maybe I just empathize with one who is less than gifted at the standard routines of social interaction and might be a little misunderstood.
So you don't see him as a threat at all?
Well, there's no way to completely rule out the variable of danger in any situation, but maybe he just wants to be friends.
Can you please just wear the best?
Sam, if Franco wants to kill me, the vest isn't going to stop. And I really don't want to be aggressive with this guy. I need to find out what he wants first before I piss him off.
Okay, good. Then I'll come along as
No,
backup.
you're not going to come with me. What's between me and Franco? I need to confront him alone. Just try not to worry. You're really okay.
Hi.
Is Spinelli around?
No, you went on chips and orange soda water.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's just you here. You can help me take some measurements. You know, when I was talking about the whole man cave thing earlier, I wasn't really serious, but then I thought about it, and this place actually could really use a makeover. Good thing Jason can afford for me to do whatever I want.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, poor Spinelli, I can't believe he actually sleeps in a pink bedroom, and there's a pool table where the dining room table should be. All of this furniture looks rented, and there's not one space downstairs for Spinelli to call his own. I think that's unfair, even though he would never really complain.
You're trying to compensate for the fact that something happened with Franco.
Nothing happened with Franco. Nothing that, matters anyway. Kate made it very clear that I needed to lock Franco down for the Crimson photo shoot, which I didn't do, but I will. And anything beyond that creepy photo he took of me was a slip. A momentary lapse in judgment, a mistake that Spinelli never needs to know about, right?
Do you have any idea what's at stake here? Franco came back. Jason went over to his studio.
Oh, good. That's great. Do you think maybe Jason could pick up the other pictures Franco might have taken of me?
I don't think that would be Jason's first priority.
Maybe I should just call him really quick, see if he could drop a couple hints about the Crimson
Don't
photo.
call him. He doesn't need any distractions.
Look, Franco is a successful artist. Yes, he is intense and weird and incredibly good looking, but I don't think he's dangerous.
Really, are you sure about that?
Yes, he had plenty of chances to hurt me after we left his opening together, which was a stupid decision on my part, but he didn't.
Yeah, okay, he didn't, but it doesn't mean that nothing's gonna happen to Jason.
But if Franco is obsessed with Jason, maybe Jason could mention something about the photo shoot. I know it's me asking the impossible for Jason to drop a good word for me, but...
Would you just stop it? What? What do you mean, what? Jason is out there risking his life, and all you care about is covering up the fact that you slept with Franco?